Hey guys, what's happening? My name is Performance V2, and hello and welcome to the final finale. Except for not the final episode, so I had to say finale there. Here's the deal. I just had one of the most major moments in my entire life. I recorded this, which was over an hour in the making, I gotta say. And I realized, silly old me, I forgot to freaking record audio. So I got to have this wonderful thing go on, and then get to realize that. So the thing I'm doing now is I'm stocking up on items, and I got a few revives, as you can see, and I got way more revives than I got full heals or full restores, and then I stocked them all up, and then I'm like, oh hey, look, I gotta go get more items. I was actually going for the $100,000 there, and anyways, I go and use a Carbos or something, or no, I think I'm gonna sell something, and I see the Carbos, and then I go throw it away. But anyways, yeah, I didn't want to do it again because honestly, I got it finished, and I was like, yay! And then I'm like, that was like the most annoying battles of my life because I had to do so many of the reviving and full healing, and you'll see that soon, I'm sure. But it's crazy how it all happened because well, I actually almost forgot to put Birdo off my team, but it's crazy how I forgot to record audio on the one video that's going to be the longest video that I make for a long time, and what do you know, I guess I'm just dumb sometimes. And you'll see later that it also might be a little bit beneficial just because I had to edit something later on, and I was saying nothing during the entire commentary in the first place in that part because it was like the most tedious battle of my life. It was against a freaking Dragonite. You'll see later, I don't want to spoil it too much. Anyways, since I am not going to be too much focused on the game, I'll try to say things once in a while, but I'm going to go off on another route here for another little teeny bit. But I'm going to talk about California and Hawaii, because I never actually talked about them, and I know I said that I would, but I thought this might be a good thing to do now. I actually just thought about that on the spot, and it sounds like a pretty good idea to me. And my dog wants to say hi, so guys, say hello to her. Her name's Lexi. Anyways, yes. Our first battle was against Lorelei, and I was just checking to make sure. Oh no, I was saving. I thought I was going to check to make sure that my team was all set up. And from what I saw on the Bulbapedia, Lorelei is one of the hardest, and I thought she followed through with that reputation, but no, I'm gonna say Lance was the hardest, because his freaking Dragonite. Alright, I'm sorry, I should stop talking about his Dragonite. I was also launching. I said that too last time, and I keep trying to say notching, but I say launching. What the heck is that? Anyways, right, California. We're gonna talk about California first because it was the most recent and I can remember it the most. Alright, so basically we went to California, and it was because we had family there at the time, and we had this whole thing set up, and it was in San Diego, actually. It was the time of Comic-Con, the week of Comic-Con, actually, which was kind of funny because I honestly didn't know Comic-Con was going on, and I'm not super into Comic-Con just because I've never really found interest in those events, but I mean, I'm sure people that go there have a lot of fun, and I'm sure I would have fun if I went to one of them, but I haven't had interest in buying like a ticket or anything to go to one of those. But you may see me at a PAX or a MagFest at some point in time, but probably no time soon. Probably maybe when I go to college at that point in time, I may go to a PAX. She just yawned at you guys. She doesn't think I'm very interesting. Anyways, yes. It was the week of Comic-Con, and it's kind of funny because thank God that Dugong just fainted there, because I was going to have some trouble if it didn't. Anyways, it's kind of funny because there was this zombie parade kind of thing, and my niece, not my niece, what am I saying? My cousin, who's way younger than me, she's not way younger than me. She's like 6, I think now, maybe 5. Anyways, yeah, no, she's 6. She is scared of practically everything, and so is my dog Lexi. She is scared of every single thing, and it's been storming a lot lately here. It's been coming down in huge pouring rain and major thunder, and it's hard to sleep at night, but she's scared to even go outside. She's also scared of any types of balls, and don't be a pervert, but no, she is scared of like basketballs and everything. She runs away at the sight of those, and any loud noises scare her. Anything that's remotely even possibly a possibility of being scary scares her. And I think at this point is when I realized that, hey, I don't have any ethers, and I was calling them repels like over and over in the last time. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot repels, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But no, I forgot ethers, and I was like, holy moly cajoli, what am I gonna do? Because I was definitely in trouble with not having the PP the entire game. But I said, you know what, I'll use Pin Missile and I'll go ahead and do nothing. And I'm like, crap. I do a lot of sacrificing in here. I'll just be, let you be aware of that. Anyways, as I was saying, my cousin, who is scared of everything, she went to the zombie parade and she had pictures with the guys there. And they were like in these major crazy looking zombie costumes, and they were pretty scary looking, I gotta say. It was like a Comic-Con event, so we missed it. We missed the zombie parade, but we saw them walking on the street anyways, because they were just on the sidewalk, and she got pictures with them, and it was funny, because she's like the most innocent looking girl in the world, and she's just sitting there with two zombies behind her, like, going, and she just got her little monkey, who she doesn't have any brothers or sisters. She thinks the monkey is basically her little brother, which is kind of cute. And the zombie parade was kind of a bust because we didn't get to see anything, but we saw this life-size chessboard, and it reminded Phoebe of Harry Potter because she's reading that with her mom right now, and we thought it was kind of funny because my cousin who lives in California, he is like way into chess, and I said, hey, you should play Phoebe, and they said no, because there was a band actually playing that in there, so, by the way, that's her name, Phoebe, and his name is Glenn, just in case you wanted to know. Anyways, on the next subject, so we went back home after that event, and there was nothing more. Oh, well, we did go to a bookstore, but that's besides the point. And we went back home, and in California, we basically, main thing was family oriented, so a lot of the events there were based on the two little ones. Phoebe's other cousin, who is my cousin as well, so I don't know, I shut up, but I was younger than her. She's like, I think she might be 3, maybe 4. Her name's Addie, and they're basically constantly fighting, constantly crying, obviously, because they're little kids, but it's really funny, because Addie is, like, standing up for herself the entire time, and she's like a 3-year-old, and it's cute. She's like, my mom got so mad at her, and I don't even know why. My mom just gets mad at everything. She doesn't get mad at everything, she's just, like, annoying about some things. Anyways, Addie, she said to my mom, get out of here. Get out of here. And my mom's like, we need to talk, miss. And my mom is still complaining about that to this day. Like, she hangs on to topics for so freaking long, I swear. And anyway, she got mad at Addie for no reason. She's a 3-year-old. She doesn't even know what she's doing. But I still get mad at my mom for that, because I'm like, she doesn't even know, dude. Anyway, she stands out, and she's definitely a funny kid. And they wanted to do pool and beach every single day, and I understand, but it's to the point where they ask every single time they're at home, hey, can we go to the pool? And I'm not getting mad at them, but it's just kind of funny how they wanted to go to the pool non-stop. More than the beach, actually. I like the beach a little bit better than the pool, actually, just because I don't have the beach around here, and I don't have a pool, really, to be completely honest, but I do have, no, I don't have anything, so, I do have a bathtub, that counts, I'm eating Cracker Jacks again in the middle of recording. I should stop. Like, I was doing that last time, and I told you that, didn't I? Okay. Anyways, as I was trying to say, like, a million times, they also got to pick other things to do. And one of those things was to go to a sandcastle competition. Actually, that wasn't so much their choice, but my dad saw it in the ad, and so we decided that would be a thing to do. And it was coming high tide, so the sandcastles were about to be, like, taken out with the high tide, so... Okay, here's the problem with any sandcastle competition. Excuse me. Especially the ones that are annual and are known because they're televised, which was one that I went to. If you've ever watched Sandmasters, they were working there. That's why I was televised. Anyways, there were at least 1,000 people, if not more, on that beach. And if you don't know me, I hate that many people. I can't stand it. I get so like frustrated. I get to the point of frustration where I just want to push people aside because they're like shoving into you and moving next to you and just like, get out of the way, kid, whatever. So I meet Lorelai there, by the way, and so obviously the kids aren't having a ton of fun either, but it was actually Phoebe's first beach experience, which was kind of cool. I think it might have been Addie's as well, but they haven't been to the beach before, from what I know. At least I don't know if Addie has, but I know Phoebe didn't. So that was pretty cool. She was really happy to be there, even though I was kind of mad there. I get so mad, like, honestly, I feel like punching people in the face. I'm just like, I don't know if any other people are like that, but I am, so. We also went to the zoo, San Diego Zoo, and if you don't know about the San Diego Zoo, it is a very famous zoo in the United States, and lots of people claim it to be the best zoo in the world. And now the thing about having little kids is they, I'm not sure why, but they were not interested at all. Like, they were not interested in the animals. I mean, Phoebe had a little bit of recognition. She was like, ooh, polar bears, polar bears, polar bears. Like, she was excited. So, I rephrase that. Addie was not interested at all. She didn't care for the animals. She just wanted to follow Phoebe. That was kind of funny about them. They fought all the time, but Addie always followed Phoebe. It was kind of funny. Phoebe wanted to be like the bigger sister for a while, and it was kind of cool. Anyways, Addie had no interest, and Phoebe was definitely crazy into it. Crazy into it in a sense. She did not care to see the things that we pointed out to her. She only wanted to see the things that were like across the zoo from where we were. And she was super excited to see monkeys. And the funny thing was, the entire car ride, she was like, I can't wait to get to the petting zoo to pet the monkeys. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get to the petting zoo to pet the monkeys. And I was just thinking, you know, you should lower your expectations because I don't think they're going to have monkeys. And then we got there. It was so hilarious because I was seeing Addie pet the sheep and stuff. The sheep were actually kind of cool to pet. I pet them myself, actually. And so I come out, and Phoebe's just sitting there almost in tears, and she's like, but they told us they had monkeys. And they definitely did not tell them that they had monkeys, but it was funny to me. I mean, I shouldn't be crying. I mean, laughing at people crying, but it was still funny. And also, right outside of the petting zoo were a lot of bees, and one landed on my arm, and I didn't know what it was, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, crap. So I froze, and I said, hey, Mom, can you, like, knock this off, please? And so she was like, ew, and then she knocked it off. But, yeah, I don't like knocking it off by myself, because I don't want to get stung, so I sacrifice other people. And, by the way, that was the Machamp Sprite that we were looking for. I just thought I'd say that. And I'm trying to think of other things that we had on our California experience. The beaches were really pretty around where he is, and, well, where my cousin is. And, jeez, I'm losing my voice. And there's, like, this crazy awesome view, because it's like a 5-step, well, not 5-step, but, like, maybe a 5-minute walk down. Not even 5 minutes. It's got to be, like, 2 minutes. 2-minute walk to the, podium where you can see the entire beach, and you can see all the waves, and you can see the ocean, and it's awesome. And so there's a staircase, and it was like 100 stairs down, but you went down that stairs, and then you were on the beach already. It was crazy cool how close it was, and he's living there now, which is really cool. And one thing I have to say about the ocean was waves were massive when we were there. There was a riptide actually when we were there, but there were massive waves. It was crazy. So I'm not a surfer, to say the least. I haven't tried it, and I don't wish to yet. I may try later on, and I'd like to try it before I knock it, but I do boogie board, and I do try to body surf, but other than that, I wasn't, well, that's basically the only things you can do on waves. Not the only thing, but the only things you can do that I had available to me. And I wouldn't say surfing was available, so there's also windsurfing and other activities that you can do. But anyways, boogie boarding was crazy. It was awesome. The waves were crazy fun. The first day that we went out, we went on like a 10-minute walk down there, and the waves knocked me back. They were huge. So you get on a wave, and I've kind of forgotten that you had to kick when you were doing body surfing, or not body surfing, boogie boarding, jeez, to get anywhere. And I realized that after going plummeting headfirst into the water and doing a backflip onto my head in the sand, and that was not fun because I gulped a huge thing of salt water and I felt sick for the rest of the day. Anyways, I realized now that Wick wasn't doing so great even with his pin missile, and so I brought out Lilo and I said, hey, maybe Psychic will help. And by the way, Agatha was also a pain. All of them were pretty much a pain, so I was actually expecting Koga to be there at some point, because I honestly thought Koga was in this, but he's in like gold, silver, crystal. But I was expecting him so much, and I'm like, oh my god, we're going to have so much of an advantage against him. And then I realized, hey, we aren't going to have so much of an advantage against him because he isn't here. Alright, I'm trying to think of other things that there were in California. That's all that's coming to my mind right now. Well, I did play some Mario Kart Wii while I was out there, and that was pretty fun, but I wasn't very good at it. I also played Black Ops on the Xbox. I'm not a huge Call of Duty person anymore, but it was kind of fun to play it on the Xbox, because I'm usually a PC gamer, just because I've been used to it. And some of my skills in the PC, because I'm so skillful, some of my skills transferred onto the Xbox, and I was doing better than my cousin who had the game, which was kind of funny, because I've never touched an Xbox controller in my life, and nor do I wish to buy an Xbox anytime soon, because, oh, excuse me, yawning, I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me. The indie games kind of are cool, but I don't know, there's nothing that I really want so much other than Halo, and honestly, I wouldn't buy a whole nother system just for Halo. I actually kind of wanted PS3 just for Little Big Planet, but I'm also liking it a lot for its other features. It's got some pretty crazy good games. Like, I'm loving Infamous, and I'm sure Uncharted 3 is going to be awesome. I'm putting my money towards that, and like, no joke, I'm also putting my money towards Skyward Sword, and I'm keeping that money there, definitely, because I want to play Skyward Sword, and if it's good enough, it's probably going to be a Let's Play someday, but I'm not saying it's going to be anytime soon. At least not till 3 months after its release date, and probably not till a few years after I actually want to do it, because, I don't know. I don't want to do one Zelda game after another, because I know I'm doing Wind Waker next, and I don't want to go straight to Skyward Sword, especially after not knowing much about the game, because I gotta learn some Zelda, because I have never been a huge Zelda person, and as I said before, I've never beaten a Zelda game in my life. And, jeez, my voice is like pooting out on me. Anyways, yes. And then there's the flight. Alright, so I figured I'd talk about this at some point. Now, I don't even know if I talked about it in that little update saying I'm back, but I think I might have. Alright, I'm going to talk about it again anyways, just because I feel like ranting about it. Now, I understand that children can be whiny, and what can you do about it? You're a parent, and you can't really do a ton to control what your child does. You can, like, tell them that, hey, you're not supposed to do that, but you can't force them to do anything, ever, really. And, one major thing that I don't like about whiny children is when mothers are just like, shh, shh. Because what does that do? You can't just be like, shh, because that's not going to do anything to them. They're just going to be, whatever. What you gotta, well, this is parenting tips with Brian. Even though I'm not a parent and I don't wish to be anytime soon. You can't say, shh. You gotta say, hey, Marissa, random name, Marissa, listen, other people are trying to concentrate on what they're doing right now, and I think they'd really appreciate you being a little bit more quiet. And obviously that's not gonna work, but you have to try anything where, you can make them feel like they're doing something wrong. And that's not, I'm not trying to make you guilt trip anybody, but just saying. And I started with the wrong person against Lance, and let me tell you, Lance is probably going to be the largest portion of this battle. Alright, anyways, the girl behind me, she, to say the least, was overexcited about everything. And you know the children that are like that. And I'd say she's maybe 5 years old, and she's learned words, of course, so she's not just the entire flight, but that's probably just as bad. No, actually, I think whining is a little bit worse. Anyways, she's looking out the window, and of course she gets a window seat because she's a kid, and all kids like to look out windows, and I like to look out windows too because it's kind of cool. I hear her in the back. She's right behind me. And I was thinking, hey, maybe we'll sit over here so we don't have to sit next to her. And my dad's like, no, how about we sit behind Mom? So that you can share books. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Bad idea. Let me just tell you that. Kid behind me. I probably said, kid behind me so many times now. But anyways, the person behind me is looking out the window. And let me do the best impression I can. Mommy! Mommy! Hey, Mommy! Look, it's a giant plane! I can't really remember her voice now, but it's the best I can do anyways. Mommy, look, it's a giant! Mommy, it's a giant! Mommy! And so she's like looking at me, please stop, Ryan. So I'm going to. And she does that the entire flight for everything. And, you know, I wouldn't mind it too much if I had music, which I didn't because my iPod was dead. So, I get to listen to it the entire 4-hour flight. Actually, maybe it was 6 hours, I forget. Oh well. It doesn't matter now because it's over, but, she also likes to tell her mom when she needs to go to the bathroom, which is understandable, like, Mom, I have to go to the bathroom. And, the problem when a child needs to get something out, not like bathroom-wise, but like talking-wise. The problem with that is the parent's usually talking to somebody else when they're trying to tell them something. And so, of course, this is the situation. And not the one that's mad at Abercrombie and Fitch. The situation in which I was in. The situation that I was in. I'm trying to think about what I was talking about. Oh yeah. So the kid is saying, "Mom, I have to go to the bathroom. Hey, Mom, I have to go potty. Mom, I have to go potty. Hey, Mom, I have to go potty." And of course, it gets exceedingly louder until she's screaming it. Hey, Mommy, I have to go potty. Well, obviously she wasn't saying that, but she was at that point of yelling. And it was a really whiny yell. Like, Mommy, I have to go to the bathroom! And her mom just shh is her. And you can't just shh a child. But, yeah, that's what she did. And it was just so frustrating that I wanted to just look back at the mom and say, let her go to the bathroom so I can freaking go to sleep. But I didn't, of course, because I'm not that mean. Anyways, yeah, that was basically the flight. That's all I have to say about the flight, because it was just an annoying kid the entire time. It was fine other than that. I read a little bit, and then we got back home, and I saw that I had 200 subscribers, which was crazy awesome. But the major awesome thing about that trip was I got to see family, and I hadn't seen that part of the family for a long time. And it's an awesome part of the family, so it's cool to see them. I usually see my mom's side of the family just because they live in Ohio with me, and that's where I know them. So they come over often, so I know that side of the family a lot better than my dad's side of the family. But I love my dad's side of the family. They're really awesome bunch of people. Phoebe's mom is a really funny person. She's an actor, and she's hilarious, I swear. She's fun to hang around, and his other sister is a marathoner, and so is my dad, by the way. And she is really nice. She's like the nicest person I've met, I swear. And then his brother is like, he's a Oregoner, a Portland person, and you know what Oregoners are like. they're just fun-loving people, and they like to mess around and do whatever they feel like. And Dave is the name, but that's what he loves to do, basically. And he's awesome with children, and his daughter's Addie. And that's all the people. Oh, and my dad's mom, rather. She is definitely one of the nicest people, like, honestly, and she has a funny sense of humor, and she's amazing with kids, I swear to God. She makes great stories, and she was a previous librarian, and she's a storyteller. Like, she just makes them up while she goes, and she reads them at the libraries, and she's just very caring and an awesome person to be with. She's really nice, is all I can say about her. And they were all a great group of people. And that's all I can really think of. I mean, I didn't really talk about Glenn, but he, sorry, 1 second. Cord was latching onto my mic. Anyways, he's into gaming, kind of, in shorts, but he's also into medical stuff right now, and he's thinking about pursuing that career, which is pretty cool. That's all I can think of. He's fun. He's cool to hang around, and now I'll just go ahead and talk about Hawaii within the last, like, 10 minutes, because I talked about California the friggin' half the hour. But we went to Hawaii because my Megan, my sister, was graduating, and she chose it as a present for graduation. And of course, Hawaii is an awesome place to be, and honestly, it's way relaxing. It was fun for its relaxing values, and California was fun for its family values. I loved Hawaii, though. Basically, we had 2 apartments, or condos rather, right on the water, and one of the waters was like it was crazy loud because it was on the rocks. Sorry if that scared you, but I hope it didn't. And the other one was it was on, like, just dry sand, and it was kind of, well, dry sand, I think, but, like, it was on sand. So it was right there, though. Honestly, you stepped out of the building and it was right there, and it was a great place to be, because there was a ton of things to do and a ton of people to meet. Everybody there is just really happy to be there, and honestly, like, everybody's gonna like Hawaii. I mean, not everybody, so that was a lie, but most people who go for the relaxing values, and that's why a lot of people are happy. And this is the part I'm speaking of, because this frickin' Dragonite is, like, taking me out, I swear. Okay, anyways, it was the most annoying battling ever. That was 5 minutes that I skipped. Sorry about the skipping, but I felt that you guys didn't care to watch that. Anyways, the final battle. Oh god, I totally forgot to read all this text. I should have read this text, you guys. Sorry, I'll read this. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Ploff. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is Kuda. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Ploff, and then I accidentally talked to him again. But, I don't know if that was on tune or not, because I didn't start recording at the exact same time. But whatever, I can't read the text just because I don't think I'm going to be on on task, well, not on task, but on track with what the guy's saying, and I just heal him up again. And then I'm gonna say, like, Michiko next Kudo, which I will. But, oh yeah, I was probably on some tangent. Anyways, I loved Hawaii for its relaxing values, and also it was really fun, because there was a ton of stuff to do there, and, we actually went on this crazy boat ride, which was fun, but not it, because, it was this, like, speedboat on the waves, and waves were cracking down on my back, I swear. The Kraken! Hey! Okay. I actually started off with, like, an annoying orange-esque voice, but I finished off with my Kuda voice. Well, here, I'll try to keep this on the dot here, but, while working on the Pokedex, I looked at something all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type, and now I'm the Pokemon League champion. Fluff, did you know what that means? I'll tell you, I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. I tried to do this song, but I can't. Oh, by the way, check out Osu. I meant to say that sometime, but I played that with a few friends, and they're crazy good at it. But Osu's an awesome game, and it's like a beat-catching game kind of thing. Okay, anyways, Hawaii. The boat ride was definitely an experience, and my mom, of course, complained about it for the next week because she hurt her butt because it hurt. My mom's a complaining type, but I mean, she deserves to complain. She's allowed to complain. Anyways, we also went kayaking. It was kayaking or canoeing. Oh my god, did my mom complain about that? But I understand where she came from, because it was very arm straining. It was a lot of work in the Armilla region, and my sister got the boat with her, and she got to complain about my mom complaining the entire time. I actually thought Wick was going to do great against Alakazam, but it ended up not doing too well. But oh well, I ended up taking it out with something else later on. And sorry if the voices are off key a little bit, but as I said, I got the recording starting at a different time. Anyways, Hawaii, God, what? I can't really think much about Hawaii, though, to be completely honest. There's a lot of things that I couldn't... I mean, there was a lot of things that I did, but there's not a lot of things that I can remember. I can remember the food just because I'm a food person, and we had tacos there, which were great. We had, I mean, that's one of the lamer food choices that we had there, but we had some great seafood, honestly. It was crazy good. Jeez, my voice is, like, shaking out on me. Holy moly. I don't think I talked about this Nestea. Anyways, it started leaking out on me, and it, like, in a little squirt, it was like, psh, coming straight at me. I had to open my mouth. It was a little bit awkward. It's good, though. I'm going to try to be doing the no soda challenge for a little bit. Excuse me, because I'm attacking Toucans. Because he said, he's not going to drink soda or eat meat for the next month. Which is kind of weird that he wouldn't eat meat, but, I mean, some vegetarians do that, but, oh well. I'm going to do the soda challenge because I'm going to try not to drink any soda for the next month. And I will do that in September. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I'm not drinking soda right now, actually. I'm drinking tea. So, for all those losers who thought I would drink soda, I think I actually said it was Nestea. Whatever. I went to a luau, and I swear to God, if you've ever watched The Middle, I saw this girl that looked exactly and acted exactly like Suhak. Exactly. Like, on the line, exactly. She had, like, the same braces. She was on a cross-country team. She was really crazy acting. She did all this crazy crap, and it was hilarious how similar they were. Hilarious. My mom was like, geez, she reminds me of somebody, but I don't know who. I'm like, Suhak. And she's like, yeah, it totally does. She's just some crazy, crazy person. It was really funny to see somebody that looked exactly like Suhak. I'm not a huge fan of the middle anymore, though. I want to watch Modern Family again, but I don't know if that comes back anytime soon. I used to watch Fringe, but honestly, I haven't done a ton of Fringe watching lately. Nor have I watched much House, but I have a reason for that. I have emetophobia, and that's a fear of art, and it's kind of nasty. But I have a major phobia of it, and I don't know why, but it appeared somewhere, and I cannot get over it. And every time I see it, I honestly go into shock. Like, not shock, but I go into this state of just feeling bad, and I just don't want to think about anything. Like, it's not extreme, Brian, you are going to die, and it's not like traumatic shock or anything. I just don't like to think about it. I just don't want to think about that kind of stuff for a little bit. And that Mega Drain right there, I thought was gonna take me out, and I was like, holy crap. But I luckily took it out with the Ice Punch. And yeah, there it goes. So that's all I have to say about Hawaii. The luau was kind of lame, but it was alright, I suppose. There was a nice fire dancer at the end, but other than that, it kind of sucks. We did go scuba diving, that's one thing I forgot to say. That can't be, you beat my best. After all that work to the champ, my reign is over already. It's not fair. Why did I lose? I never made mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. Bluff! So, you won! Congratulations! You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with us. With Squirtle. Pluff, you have come of age. Cuda, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four, but when I got here, you already lost. Cuda, you understand why you lost? You've forgotten to treat your Pokémon with trust and love. Without them, you'll never become a champ again. Pluff, you understand that your victory was not your doing. The bond you share with your Pokémon is marvelous. Pluff, come with me.
Goodbye, Cuda, you suck.
Ahem. Congratulations, Pluff. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their explorations here. Whatever. The Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame.
Alright, as I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying.
Pluff, you have endeavored hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, Pluff. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers.
Hall of Flamers, more like.
Palm, you were friggin' crazy awesome. I can't even believe that you came from a friggin' Viridian Forest and you got to that point. And Mutt, how can I forget you? You were basically from the beginning of the game. Okay, Dino, honestly, you are the best person in the world, except for your Squirtle. But you're also a Blastoise now, and you did crazy good. And Wick, I don't really like you. Nothing to say. Lola, holy crap, you came from a freaking Poliwrath, whatever. So, you came from a trade, and you honestly became one of the best people on my team. And, I don't care about the stereotypes, you did awesome. Doug, holy crap, honestly, I can't believe you came from just a Diglett's cave and turned into whatever you are now. And Pluff, holy crap, I know I'm awesome, you guys all suck. I'm the best person here. Get an item finder for Aid! That was weird. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this Let's Play. If you did go all the way through, which I doubt you did, but if you did endeavor the wonderful cities of my voice changing and my going through 10 months of the journey, I can't believe it took this long, but I can't believe it ended so fast either. I feel great that it's done. I feel great that it came to an end just like this, but I am not quite done yet. As you know, there's one lurking Pokemon that all must hail, and his name begins with Mew and rhymes with 2, except for not at all. But there's actually 2 Pokemon that I gotta go catch, and one's Mew and the other's Mewtwo. And I might catch Zapdos if you guys really want me to, but I don't really like Zapdos. He's the least favorite of the birds. He's my least favorite, but I might go ahead and catch him, might as well. Maybe in the Mew episode. I will catch Mew if the glitch works. Somebody told me that this one guy works for it, and I'm gonna go with that estimate of it working, but if it doesn't, then I won't catch Mew, but otherwise I will, and that'll be interesting to watch. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and it sucks I had to re-record this for another 41 minutes, but honestly, because it's for you guys, I'm glad I did it again. I would definitely not do it another time, but if I had to, I might consider doing it on another day. And that is all there is for this game. So thank you guys terribly much for watching, and I hope you all have an awesome day and an awesome night and an awesome life, like, to be honest. So goodbye guys, that is all.